Chicago 68, way to contact 6 miles east of Gunshot. You cleared for the pick and see departure. Maintain 7,000, altimeter 3019.
3000. RDO on station.
3019. 12 o'clock, 5 miles southbound, Navy T2, 3000. What's the overhead?
Wind 130 at east, altimeter 3021. Runway induced 13.
Bobcat 31, turn right heading 070, Vegas 46.
Obtain information, hotel, time 1755. Weather better than
107 traffic, you're fine. 12 o'clock, 5 miles southbound, T2, 3000.
2.45.
Let's just set that traffic flight. 107, follow that tether, proceed initial 19 left, out of Cog, 15.
Departing runway 19 right.
Shed.
Cruise level 13,000. RDO on station.
989.
AO available to the south runway.
989 reports number.
David Joe Williams open via weather better than
980, being here, push go.
Wind 130, runway induced 13. Initial contact, you have information hotel.
9 to the northwest for the overhead.
Initial 19 left, number 2 for the overhead, following T2, 5 miles north of the field, that's the initial. Wind 150 at 7, temperature 77, 2.45, altimeter 3019. Overhead maneuver in use. Landing runway 19 left.
There I am, 4,000. I got to get down to 3.
923, initial RDO on station. OPA are available to the south runway. David Joe Williams open VFR.
And I'm going to accelerate
5005.
right behind this
Wind
guy.
130 at east. Altimeter 3021.
250.
Runway induced 13.
I think I better get him
You have
some room.
information hotel.
So I don't want him to slow me down.
Obtain information hotel, time 1755 Zulu. Weather better than 5005. Wind 150 at 7. Temperature 77, dew point
I'm about 6.5 miles away from the field.
Overhead maneuver in use.
Sorry, 987.
Runway 19 runway 19 right.
987, check close down, number 2, wind is 080, 11, clear touch and go. Traffic, T2, approach the numbers for the overhead.
David Joe Williams open VFR. Weather better than
989, your traffic. T2 spinning out,
30 at east. Altimeter 3021. Runway induced 13. Initial contact, you have information hotel.
989 numbers.
99 information hotel, time 1755 Zulu. Weather better than 5005. Wind 150 at 7.
T2 left and forward. T2 passing for the break. It's off your right now. Tally.
807 is that.
So that's 3 is a beam to the left. Touch and go. Anti-beam wind 07011, clear touch and go.
Got 07.
Sure, 923, clear touch and go.
Shed 921 Taylor, 10 knots to the north for break.
Shed 921, McCain Tower, report to initial 19 left.
21 Taylor, look up.
So I'm going to get up here to about 300 knots, 350.
And T2 approaching the tower up, when you're forward. Following at T45, approaching the numbers for the break. Number 1 upwind, continue your crosswind turn.
97 woke up.
107, follow T2 crosswind.
07 woke up. So I'm about 375 knots. I'm going to have a little fun here. Going to yank and bank. Just flew over a guy at about 200 feet.
99, beam gear, touch and go. 99 wind, 08010, clear touch and go. 99, clear touch and go.
I got a 4G turn.
921, report to numbers.
921 Taylor, look up.
Tower T2 block 1. T2 crosswind, full stop. Roger.
I got to bleed off some energy here. All right, here comes gear. Gear 200, flaps. Full. Speed brakes full out. Not about a good beam distance. And my interval traffic, you probably see them right now.
Bobcat 31 initial for the carrier. Bobcat 31, McCain Tower, report the numbers runway 1 left, carrier.
Gear just came down.
Numbers 19 left, Bobcat 31.
Okay, bingo. Bingo 1800. Okay, bingo reset to 900. Okay, I got 3 on lock, full flaps. Hook up on stockboard is out. Skid is on green. My hook is up.
980, beam gear, touch and go.
Tower shed 991, 15 to the north for the overhead.
So that little E right there is
921, follow T2 crosswind.
my angle.
Okay,
follow T2 pass overhead for the break.
Power 107 to beam gear, touch and go.
That's beam number 2, wind 060 at 7, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go 107.
9-1, report the initial runway 19 left.
991, report initial for 19 left.
3-1 numbers. Bobcat 3-1, follow T2 straight ahead for the break. T2 will be in the tower, you're following an additional T2 will be passing ahead for the break momentarily.
So that
9
little,
Roger.
980, groove, 3 down, lock, touch and go.
that little E is actually the angle.
980, touch and go.
980.
It's pretty busy out here.
987, be good touch. Stop.
So that,
987, number 3, wind 070 at 7, clear to land.
yeah, 3 on lock, full flaps. Focus up. Okay, I've got the ball on the lens. And this is supposed to simulate a carrier off to the left here. So I got to land with the ball in the center. So I'm take off some power. That little E is my angle. I'm a little high, so I'm going to correct down.
Star 923 is a beam, 3 down, lock, touch and go.
923, number 3, wind 060 at 6, clear touch and go.
923, clear touch and go, number 3.
Shit. Shoot! Kind of skidded out on that one. It's a slight crosswind.
Tower pattern squawk, standby.
Star 921, I'll be with the gear, touch and go.
921, number 2, wind 080 at 8, clear touch and go.
127, clear touch and go.
Come on, turn these people. These people need to get out of my pattern. So there's a guy just off my left, probably maybe 100 yards, maybe a little,
Bobcat 3-1, number 2, wind 090 at 9, clear touch and go.
maybe a little closer. There's a bird out there, and birds are a big problem around here. So when he's got a good interval, I'll go ahead and turn on my interval. There's a bird, pattern altitude, not good.
Tower 991 is initial.
991, report the numbers.
991, roger.
Tower 989, beam gear, touch and go.
Really busy.
989, number 2, wind 160 at 6, clear touch and go. 99, clear touch and go.
Tower 989, request full stop.
989, roger, clear to land.
Thank you.
989.
Number 1, upwind, good center on the interval, inside of breaker traffic.
921,
T2, beam the tower. Number 2, upwind, you're following the T2 passing overhead for the break. 3-1.
991 numbers.
991, follow number 1, T2, upwind, be turning crosswind momentarily.
991, traffic in sight. 980, a beam gear, touch and go.
980, wind 140 at 7, clear touch and go.
90, clear, touch and go. 107, a beam gear, touch and go.
107, number 2, wind 150 at 7, clear touch and go.
Number 2, clear, touch and go.
So you can see it's kind of bumpy out here. This guy's really screwing up my interval.
801,
Thank you.
Shan 980 on the Weibo. Affirmative. Roger.
Shan 923 to be at what, touch go.
923, number 2, and 130 at 5, clear, touch and go.
Shan 923, clear, touch go, number 2.
980, follow the T2, straight ahead, turn crosswind now long. Tally.
Base 3547 auto.
Adios.
Okay, another bounce. And you notice how much of it a bounce it is. I mean, I don't know if you can record it or note it, but it, holy smokes, come on.
921 Solo, beam with the gear, touch and go.
This guy's
921, wind 1407, clear, touch and go.
Anyways, it's a real short period of time, maybe a second, 2 seconds on the ground. This guy's killing me in my gas. Here's some things. I'm kind of bored up here. This guy's a waste of my gas, like I said. That little T-shaped thing, like the upside-down T with a circle in the middle, it's called my velocity vector. It tells exactly where I'm going to go through the air. So if I point it at the ground, it means I'm going to hit the ground. So right there, I'd hit way over there on the ground, but of course I'm not going to let that happen. Now those two brackets are level flight. So if I leave it on those two little brackets, I'm going to maintain exactly 940 feet right now. But see, I'm a little high.
Tower 991 is being with the gear, touch and go.
I want to go ahead and come down.
170 at 4, clear, touch and go. 991, clear, touch and go.
I want to go ahead and bring this down. So I put it under those two little brackets, and you see my altitude changes to 900. So when I'm paying attention and I want the instructors to think I'm flying well.
5K 3 on a beam gear stop. 5K 31 number 2 and 140 at 4, cleared lane.
I'll go ahead and
number 2, bug.
stay at 900 and 130 because that's exactly what you're supposed to. Actually, it's a no lower than speed, but everybody likes you to hit it. So anyway, there's a lot of things you can't see in this cockpit. A lot of little dials and gauges and stuff and computer screens. But it's kind of bumpy out here if you kind of notice that. You'll see the velocity vector going up and down. The thing on top of the altitude is how much I'm accelerating in the up or down position. So if it says negative, like 160, 100 right there, that's negative 100 feet per minute or 90.
0, a beam gear, touch and go.
980, number 3, wind 060 at 3, clear, touch and go.
90, clear, touch and go.
So I just changed the setting right now. Now the ghost velocity vector.
991, waving off. 991, ready.
Yeah, 991, I think you should make a full stop. Get out of my pattern. So, all systems look good. Good EGT, good RPM. Fuel's 1,400 pounds. I'll go ahead and start configuring. So I got 3 unlocked, full flaps, hook up on stock, board is out, skid is on green, hook is up.
Tower 107, a beam gear, touch and go.
107, number 2, wind 170 at 9, clear, touch and go.
Touch and go, 107.
This guy in front of me looks like he's just hosing it all up. So that little E is actually the angle of my aircraft. I want the little airplane or the bottom of that T to be in the center of that when I land anyways. So since it's bumpy, I think I'm flying through the sky's jet wash.
923 is a beam, clear down left, touch and go.
923, number 2, wind 150 clear touch and go.
923, clear touch and go, number 3.
Follow T2 crosswind.
It's kind of bumpy. There we go. So I don't know how bored you guys are now.
921 solo, we'll be with the gear touch and go.
921, number 2, and 140 at 4, clear touch and go.
121 solo, clear touch and go.
Lots of cool toys on this thing. So my interval is turning now. So everybody just kind of looking around. About 1,400 pounds of fuel. That's my interval. So I'll go ahead and turn on them. Just keep the pattern somewhat tight.
Tower 911, to beam clear touch and go. 991, wind 180 at 5, clear touch and go. 991.
Let me see what other things can I tell you about here. Oh, the numbers on the top are my headings. So the numbers that you see on the top, 0, 1, 0, 0, or 0, 2, actually there's supposed to be a 0 on the right of those. So 0, 1, 0 means I'm at 10 degrees.
0, beam gear, touch and go.
90, number 2, wind 140 at 5, clear touch and go.
0, 2, 0 means I'm
0, clear touch and go.
at 20 degrees and so forth. And it goes all the way to 360 degrees and just like a circle. So that'll describe a full circle. So everything in flight is headings and altitudes. All right, I think I'll go ahead and put my board out here. Try to save fuel. Okay, after on lock, full flaps, hookup harness lock, board is out, skid is on green. That's my landing checklist.
Up 107, a beam gear, touch and go.
107, number 3, wind 160 at 6, clear touch and go.
Number 3, clear touch and go, 107.
So you gotta watch my interval here. And this has gotta be kind of tight. Okay.
Ocean 923 is a beam, clear down left, touch and go.
923, number 2, wind 150 at 4, clear touch and go.
923, clear touch and go, number 2.
There we go.
T2 crosswind, full stop. Roger.
Thank God. Okay. Some goodness, guys, jet wash here.
921 solo, beam with the gear touch and go.
Kind of screws you up.
921, number 2, wind 210 at 3, clear touch and go.
921 solo, clear touch and go.
It's not really good flow on the wings. It'll cause you to bounce around and stuff. Plus, it'll make your engines, just basically the air is dirty when it comes in your engines. So it's really not as usable as, fresh air. and cause your engine to not really work as much as you should, or as much as it should. We have a single engine, so basically, you know, you have to be very careful with this thing. Yesterday I had an emergency. Wasn't anything big. We had a compressor stall where the engine almost kind of ceases to work.
Tower 991, Vivian with the gear, full stop. 991, number 2, wind 160 at 5, clear to land. 991, clear to land.
So anyway, it made a bunch of loud popping sounds, and it jolted the aircraft around quite a bit. It was an angry engine. So it being our only engine, we decided, and appropriately, we took it back, did an emergency profile, came back home. I flew it, did the whole profile. It was actually pretty good. It was fun. If the pattern gets any smaller, not as busy, I can go ahead and do one of these profiles and show you what an emergency profile looks like. They're kind of fun.
780, beam gear, touch and go.
It's mainly the pull-out is fun.
Number 2, wind 140 at 3, quick touch and go. 980, quick touch and go.
So this is the best part of flying, just flying by myself. I don't really can relax on my airspeed and altitudes. Not being graded the whole time, and that's just, you know, such a joy. I live, or I work hard for these rare moments. But gonna be doing a lot more solos here pretty soon. Got 3 down-log, full flaps, hook up, harness lock, boards out, and skid is on green.
Tower 107 at beam gear, touch and go. 107, number 2, wind calm, clear touch and go. Clear touch and go, 107.
Okay, getting a little fast. Start my turn. So I'm hitting good numbers here.
So 923 is the beam, 3 down left, touch and go.
So
923, wind 080 at 3, clear touch and go. 923, clear touch and go.
Oh, it looks a little low.
Zero down and approved.
So 921 beam with the gear, touch and go.
921, number 2, wind 090 at 4, clear touch and go.
921 clear touch and go.
Hey, 2620, IHX.
So, anyways, everything here. We have GPS on this jet. We have
Base 2620, IHX, switching.
we have a lot of digital readout things that tell me, you know, kind of like how you see on your screen up here.
Shaking shot number.
Basically, I have that and more down underneath the HUD, which is basically just above my knees. It's really a tight fit in here. I'm actually, I mean, you know, we all have seatbelt laws. I'm actually attached to 8 different points.
90, beam gear, touch and go.
980, number 2, wind 120 at 5, clear touch and go.
8 different
90,
points
touch and go.
here. And so we're basically secured in. What happens if I need to get out, checked, just pull the little handle between my legs and the ejection cord. And what'll happen is my feet will whip back because they're attached to the seat. It'll come back, and
Tower 2214 is 10 miles to the north. 2214 214 McCain Tower, report a 3-mile final runway 19 left. Are you requiring any assistance?
Negative for clear to 214.
Roger.
107 to beam gear, touch and go.
3 on lock, full flaps,
107,
hook
number
up.
2, 1100 at 6, clear, touch and go.
Touch and go, 107.
3 down lock, full flaps, hook up, arm stock, board is out, skid is on green, and landing check is complete.
Number 1 upwind, continue upwind, spacing to follow straight in traffic, about 6 miles out now. And T2 turning crosswind, continue upwind.
We got a pretty nice crosswind here, it's bumping me around.
And number 1 upwind down approved.
Got 3 on lock. There we go.
So 93 to beam, 3 on lock, touch and go.
923, number 2, and 090 at 8, clear, touch and go.
93, clear, touch and go, number 2.
T2 for 1045.
Potato 214, verify we're going to the 3-mile final for 19 left.
Then final for Potato 214, proceeding 19 left.
Oh my God, there's a caution. That just tells me that I hit a bingo fuel, which means that a preset bingo fuel that I put in.
Number 1 upwind, continue upwind, spacing to follow straight in traffic.
Base 55, 24,
214, start your inbound right now.
214 will go. 55, 24, got the trucks.
So we're looking at the mirrors here. We actually have mirrors here, so we're looking back. We're looking back of us. Kind of dirty. They don't really work all that well sometimes, but sometimes the people break just 200 feet over your head. You could definitely see them through that, or see them coming. So I reset my fuel. I just hit 900 pounds. So I reset my fuel to 500. So it'll give me another warning at 500 pounds. Hey, idiot, don't, there's the bird. Like, hey, idiot, don't run out of gas. Get on the ground.
791 beam with the gear plus 5.
921, go around left side for straight in traffic, 3-mile final now. Acknowledge.
924, turning left side.
Number 1 upwind, start your crosswind turn. And T2 turning crosswind, continue cutting out your interval.
Confirm power, Level 1 Alpha 148, flight at 9 miles to the north of the initial.
Level 1 Alpha 148, 14 initial 19 left.
Roger, initial 19 left for 148 flight, we'd like the carrier.
148, carrier break out to the bridge.
This is ridiculous.
And tower from Kilo 214, Senate.
214, roger. 921 and easy, go around left side.
9212, local.
Just got out there straight in traffic.
There's a nice little lake over there. I think that's Delwood.
148, 214 board. 148, report the numbers.
148, flight, roger.
148, straight in traffic, coming to the runway now. So 1 mile northeast of the field. T45.
148, looking.
214, wind 070 at 6, clear to land, runway 19 left.
Clear to land, 19 left, Kilo 214, thanks.
So we have a cool little thing here on the jet. Constantly computes your position using the GPS and stuff. And anyways, what that'll do is it'll tell us the exact, our exact ground speed, our speed over ground, and your speed over air are actually different.
148, flight, land